Hi my friends, I hope you are well. Look at here, page 32 and grammar parts. Have to, ought to, shouldn't, or should or must. Look at here. And for the first question, first of all, you give the product a name. Which one we can use? Yes, must. Companies get it right first time. Yes, have to. A brand name ought to be unique, memorable, and easy to understand. But you don't have to use a family name. And what do you have to be careful about? Well, you shouldn't choose a name that might not work in certain countries or cultures. Now look at here, rule. Can you read this part? Rule part. Yes, we use have to, or must to say this is important or necessary. When we say it's necessary, we have to, we must do it, we use have to or must. We use don't have to say it isn't important or necessary. And we use should or ought to tell someone that something is a good idea. When we mention about the idea, we can use should or ought to. And we use shouldn't to tell someone that something isn't a good idea. Yes. When it is necessary, you must do it. When we say you must do it, we can say, or we have to say, have to or must. Look at here. We can go here. We will use only have to. Mom, there's a new mobile phone out. It's brilliant. I have to get one. Yes. No way, your mobile phone is fine. You is a negative one. Don't have to buy another one. Yes. But you know what it's like at school. Everyone has to have the latest product. Yes, it's terrible. Why do you all have to wear the same clothes, for example? Because it's what teenagers do. You were young once. Don't you remember? I see. And I have to go to work to pay for all these things, right? Oh, mom, you don't have to be difficult. Yes. Now we can go on the next one. Use a modal verb. We use must, have to, should, or ought to. Yes, when we see the necessary, we must do it. We use must or have to. Or when we use idea, give and decide, advise, we can use should or ought to. For example, the new coffee is a great. You should or ought to, because if you go there, you will like it. But if you don't go there, it won't be anything. I have heard it's a bit expensive. Yes, that's true. You shouldn't go there every day. But you have to try the cakes. It's ridiculous. It's delicious. Excuse me. It's delicious. But you have to try the cakes. They are delicious. Okay, what's the place called anyway? Can you believe it's called the coffee shop? What a boring name. You don't have to be genius to think of that. They Should, of course. They should have a foreign name like Ricard. Well, okay, but it should be easy to pronounce. There's a shop in town called Aritibianchi and no one knows how to say it. But the owner is Italian. It is his name. I guess I yes I should know that. Anyway, I have to go home and do my homework for my tomorrow. You don't have to worry about that. It's easy. Really? Okay, so let's go to the cinema. There's a new film that we have to see. Look at here. We will use these words and the meaning of these words, these sentences. Yes. They make cleaning. Yes, they make cleaning products like washing powder. Second, the price has gone up a lot, so now consumers have to pay more. Consumers, we are consumers. 3. I always buy the same brand of shoes. They are so comfortable. 4. It's a chain. Chain that has shops in every town. Chain, zincir. Her kasabada bir tane vardı. 5. That shop is a really funny advertisement, yes, advertisement on TV, reklam. The Nike logo is a large T. 7. When the company's director went to prison, it damaged the company's image, of course. If it doesn't work, send it back to the manufacturer. You can write on your book and we can go on to the next page. Yes, there is a listening. Listen to Paul talking to his teacher, Mr. Jenkins. What is their conversation about? Circle the correct direction. Okay, first of all, listen.
Track 1.19.
Excuse me, Mrs. Jenkins.
Yes, Paul. What is it?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Well, we've just had our second lesson with you, right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I was wondering, you already know the name of everyone in the class.
Yes, I think so.
But there are 26 of us. How come you can remember all our names already?
Oh, well, it isn't really that difficult, you know. And I think it's important. I should learn your names as fast as possible, I think. I'm the teacher, and we're going to work together a lot, aren't we?
Yes, but I'm terrible at remembering names. When I meet someone, I forget their name almost immediately. I can't remember names at all.
Ah, well, there you are, you see. If you think you can't do something, then you're right.
Sorry?
Oh, it's just an old saying. If you think you can do something, or if you think you can't do something, you're right.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, learning names isn't so hard, but you have to want to do it, and you have to concentrate. The first time I teach a class, I think a lot about names and remembering them. I concentrate on that. And there are little things you can do.
Like what?
Well, okay. If I tell you my name, I say, I'm Maria Jenkins, then you should do something like, you say, hello, Maria, or, okay, yes, Maria Jenkins. If you say the name of the person straight away, then it helps you remember.
Yeah, I see.
And you can do things like, you can make an association. I do that a lot. I think, do I know other people with that name? Or does the name rhyme with something?
Rhyme?
Yes, well, you're an example, actually. I mean, you're quite tall, right?
Uh-huh.
So yesterday, when you said your name, I thought, tall Paul. It helps. I mean, you can't always do it, but sometimes you can.
Oh, right.
In the end, it's practice. I do it a lot, so I get better at remembering names. I don't like it if someone forgets my name, so I really should remember theirs.
But you don't always remember, do you?
No, of course not. Sometimes there's someone whose name I just can't remember. And then I say to myself, I really must remember her name next time.
Yes, that's right. Well...
Look, I'd better go now. I've got another class in 5 minutes. And you'd better not be late for your next class either.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
No problem, Peter.
No, miss, sorry, but my name's...
I'm joking, Paul. Bye. See you in class tomorrow.
Look at here, listening part. What is the conversation about? How to remember names? Why some names are hard to remember? Why some people can't remember names? Which one is true for you? Yes, how to remember the names. Okay, we can go on. The other one. Yes. Mr. Jenkins has taught Paul's class 3 times. Is it true or not? If you want, you can listen the listening part before answering this question, okay? 3 times or twice. Mr. Jenkins has taught Paul's class twice times. Or, yes, twice times, so it's false. Paul isn't good at remembering people's names. Yes, it's true, he says. Mr. Jenkins says you have to concentrate if you want to remember names. Yes, it's true. Mr. Jenkins thinks it's useful to say the person's name as soon as you hear it. Yes, it's true. She remembered Paul's name because she knows another person called Paul. Is it true? No, she is tall and that dreams with Paul. She remembers like this, so it's false. She always remembers people's name. No, of course. Sometimes there is someone whose name is just can't remember, so she can't remember all the time. Yes, we can go on. Excuse me. Yes, look at here, had better. Had better means that yapsan iyi olur. For example, you had better go now. You had better not be late for your next class. Geç kalmasan iyi olur. It's an advice. Look at here, we can use had better or had better not. The bus goes in 2 minutes. You had better run. I will lend you my pen, but you had better not break it. It's going to rain. We had better go inside. You have to get up very early tomorrow, so you, yes, had better go to bed. It's 1 a.m. You had better not eat more sweets. You will decide. You will be sick, excuse me. Okay, there's a listening part again. Please listen it and then we can correct order these conversation. Okay, listen.
Track 1.20. Conversation 1.
What's the matter, Joe?
I've got to phone someone and I've no idea how to pronounce her name.
Why? What's her name?
It's something like Sharita Was Ikanor?
Well, you'd better get some help, quickly.
Conversation 2.
My sister's really angry with me.
Why?
Well, I wrote the wrong name in my birthday card to her son. I called him Jason, not Jacob.
You'd better not do that again.
I know. She's really cross.
Yes, we can look here. Look at here. The first one, yes, what's the matter? Second, 3, 4, 5. Yes, if you want, listen it again. And the conversation second, yes. And you can write on your book. You can correct order to make conversation in your book. And it's enough for this lesson. See you the next lesson. Bye bye.